So I got some new stuff this week. Went down to a new bookstore that I've never been to before. It's called the Book Barn. Never heard of it before. Decided to just go for a ride. And the Book Barn is actually really interesting if you've never been. It's basically just a house, and on the property for this house, there's like, I don't know, I'd say probably like three buildings aside from the house, and every single building is just full of books, right? Floor to ceiling, top to bottom. Every square inch of these buildings is just full of books. And they have a little shack where they have CDs. They actually have two of them. But I found these CDs. These were only $1. So I got Ray Lynch's Deep Breakfast, and I have this on cassette already, but I really just wanted it on CD as well because I am trying to expand my collection again, and I don't know, I like it. It's a good album. And then a classic album that I feel no collection is complete without is some version of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, which is, again, a classic album. Everyone thinks this is their best album, and I have to agree with that statement. So that's all I got for CDs, because that's all I could really find that I liked. But that is not the only music-related thing I got at this bookshop. They had a whole room, or it was more of just a little tiny section of maybe like one or two bookcases full of just music-related books. So artists, genres, bands, whatever. And I found a couple that I was interested in. They had a few copies of this one. But this is Ozzy's sort of unauthorized, I guess, book about his life. I forgot the word for it. Biography. This is sort of the biography on Ozzy Osbourne. And, of course, you got to have, any self-respecting metalhead is probably going to have something like this in their collection. And one interesting, there's a lot of like pictures and stuff in here from like over the course of Ozzy's career. There's the book is actually kind of split up, I don't know if you can see that, like into 3 different sections, and each section is kind of bookended by these pictures. Like we have these in here, and one that I thought was very interesting, it posed a very interesting juxtaposition is this page right here. Like, if you had just this picture right here, you'd be like, who the heck is that guy? Like, it's just some weirdo. Well, not weirdo, but it's just, like, so completely not Ozzy. You know what I mean? So that's actually probably one of my favorite photos of Ozzy that exists. So he's with Sharon. This was in 1987. That's how far back that goes. So that's weird, just seeing him like that with short hair, and just, because of all the other pictures of Ozzy that we see he's got like really super long hair and sunglasses. And I don't know, so it's just kind of not necessarily weird to see Ozzy with short hair, but it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, just, because Ozzy's iconic look. I mean, long hair with the sunglasses. So that'll be a good read. And then I got one on Dimebag Darrell, who, if you don't know who Dimebag is, and yes, that CD is already gone, for those of you wondering. Because again, this was found at a used bookstore, so things tend to go missing when things are used. So Dimebag Darrell, if you don't know, played for Pantera. He was the lead guitarist for Pantera. I don't know. I don't know exactly why they called him Dimebag. It could have just because he liked being paid in dimes. Maybe because he always had a bag of dimes on him or something. I don't really know. Could be another reason. He probably just really liked little bags of dimes. I'm not sure. But this again is a whole sort of thing just based off of Dimebag Darrell and his life. And I guess it's sort of like an overview from all the things he's done and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. If you don't know, he was, I believe, 20 years. God damn, it's coming up on 20 years since he died. Holy shit. Back in 2004, he was doing a live show somewhere at some small venue, and somebody came up and I think shot him, or just shot in the general direction of the stage, and he just so happened to be in the line of fire. I don't know if the gunman intentionally shot and killed him, or if it was just in sort of wrong place at the wrong time sort of thing. But either way, he died on stage, and or at least he was on stage, and then I don't know if he just passed after the bang on stage, or if or if it was just his passing was a direct result of it. But this is sort of, again, like the life and times of Dimebag Darrell, and just there's a lot of photos of him and his band members just hanging around, and so it's mostly just like, I don't know, like, it's not necessarily, this is where that CD would have been, so just been torn out of the book completely. But this, I guess, is just sort of not necessarily a biography, but it's just sort of this was him, this is his life, this was the kind of person that Dimebag Darrell was, and I would assume that this is how he'd want to be remembered by the stuff in this book, because I can only imagine that this is, I haven't read it myself yet, so I'm not 100% sure as to what it is, but this is probably just a positive recollection on Dimebag Darrell. And then on the back we have Dimebag Darrell Lance Abbott right there. That is pretty cool. So it's the life and times of Dimebag. I guess that's the full title of the book, so that's pretty cool. Can't wait to read Unauthorized by Ozzy, or about Ozzy, because again, Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath are very huge, and I think any metalhead who enjoys Black Sabbath and Ozzy's music will enjoy this. So that's pretty much what I got as far as like musical content and stuff, or things pertaining to music. So thank you for watching.